You might have to turn your chair. Oh, you know what? You can move this table out, cause unless you use it to sit stuff on, your phone can sit up on it. I was gonna use it for the no.
Was that the?
No, you good.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's going on, world? It's me again, Ethan Smith, aka Big Sarge. Sometimes I feel like I'm in charge, but I know I ain't really in charge of nothing but myself. But anyway, on my right and my left, I bring the brothers with me who bring the wealth, who bring the knowledge on Grunt Speak. My man Shooter.
Killer Wolf, man, aka motherfucking Killer 6, man. Let's get it poppin', bro.
Whiskey Charlie back here on the Android phone, attached to the ring light, because we making advances and going and getting better every night. Whiskey Charlie, tell him something.
Yeah, it's me. It's Justin, a.k.a. Whiskey Charlie, white chocolate.
He gave him the whole resume.
He let him know, just in case people might have, might not know what Whiskey Charlie mean. That's what it is.
Listen, man, this is Grunt Speak. Well, this is by grunts. This is for grunts. And let me say this. This is by grunts, for grunts, and this is for everybody who has a grunt in their life. Maybe you're a grunt wife. Maybe you're a grunt son or daughter. Maybe you're a grunt mom or dad. Maybe you're a grunt wannabe, run around kid, little lad.
Daughter, son, whatever.
This is for everybody that's attached to the grunts, the infantry, the backbone of the army.
Right.
This is an in-depth look into, some stuff that we see, how we rock. But this is Grunt Speak, where this is by grunts, for grunts, where everybody's welcome.
Everybody can't be a motherfucking member.
11B. 12B, 0311. And then I gotta shout out Sergeant Rinka. I gotta shout out Sergeant Rinka. I know I'm saying this because it's not a B identifier, but those 19 Delta Cav Scouts out there.
Okay.
The 19 Delta Cav Scouts out there who I don't honestly know what a 19 Delta is. All I know is 11B, 12B, 0311. So if a 19 Delta is an infantryman, somebody clarify that for the grunt.
Hey, I wasn't on that side, whatever, but I respect them because they with the Cav, whatever. Hey, if you ain't Cav, you ain't shit, baby.
Oh, so see, I don't rock like that because the Cav I was with this.
Go represent.
Okay, cool. There we go. 19 Delta. He said it. If you ain't with the Cav, you ain't shit.
Hey, if you ain't Cav, you ain't shit, man. That's what it is, man.
Because he was with Cavalry Division.
Right.
2-1?
Nah, 2-7.
2-7 Cav?
2-7 Cav.
There it is. Y'all part of like the We Were Soldiers?
We was charged, yeah. Like Gary Orange.
Yeah.
That was us.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's what's up.
Same battalion, man.
There it
is. We
is.
Soldiers when we charged on that hill up the motherfucking I think they shot that shit in Fort Benning, didn't they?
I think
that
so.
We were sold. I think they shot this shit in Fort Benning.
So welcome to Grunt Speak, where this is by grunts, for grunts. Everybody welcome, but everybody cannot and will not be a member.
All right.
If you're not a 11B, 11,
we are
Charlie,
Ray,
0311 and the 19 Delta.
Basically, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All that. Bang bangs. This may not be for you, but it is for you to get information, and information that'll help your mind and help your life. So if you tuned into this video, share this video, tag a friend, tag a grunt, tag somebody who may want this knowledge or may who just want to get on here and have a conversation. So with that being said, talking to my grunt brothers today and asking what y'all want to talk about, because I got a lot going on and I came up with nothing.
Right.
But just like a grunt do, they brought me through. So what you got for us today, man? What y'all got for us?
I want to talk about pay respect to September 11, people that we lost during that tragedy, man, and I want to talk about how it changed America, how it changed us as grunts, where you was at when it happened, and how you felt about it, or conspiracies or whatever the fuck might be,
Well, there it is. What you have on that Whiskey, Charlie?
Like you brought up, I watched a video today on the conspiracy. So man, shit makes sense, but you never know.
He say on the conspiracy, because me being who I am, I like to play devil's advocate a lot. I like to jump over the bridge. I'm a habitual line stepper over her.
I could say that too because there's a lot of shit with it. You know, we
Yeah.
gonna get into it though.
Yeah, we gonna get into it. I'm definitely a habitual
shit,
line
man.
stepper over. I'm definitely a ask for forgiveness instead of ask for permission kind of guy. That's me. So as we get into this conversation, you'll know the question that I'm talking about when I ask. But with that being said, like my fellow brother said, like remembering September 11th, and if you follow me on my page, I posted the other day about I noticed the day that everybody remembering. But for me, I was remembering my mother, who was born on September 11th, long before September 11th, 01 happened, and it was significant to the world. It was already significant to me.
Right.
So anyhow, September 11th had a different connotation, but I remember exactly where I was at and exactly what I was doing at that time.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you this, I'm so ignorant. I ain't even know what they was talking about when they said the Trade Center had been hit.
Man,
In Manhattan. I live in Detroit. What that mean to me?
Man, I'm a Louisiana boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't know shit about no trade centers or none of that shit down there.
I didn't know anything about that.
But you know,
what you got, Whiskey Charlie? What did you know before about the trade centers before September 11th happened?
Well, see, I'm originally from Virginia, so I'm up there, I guess, closer to the area, so I was aware about them. But I was actually, at that time of point, I was actually in my health class. I want to say 7th grade.
Nice. So,
and once it hit, all across the store, it came across.
Love that. If you think so, then it is.
And then as soon as it hit the announcements, all the teachers turned on the TVs, and then of course, they made the announcement that the possible second plane was going to hit in DC. And one of my teachers' wife works. She had worked in the DC area bill that they were talking about hitting. So he took off.
Wow, that's crazy. And see, for me, when I say I didn't even know what the World Trade Center was, because I didn't. I just wasn't wrapped up in that part of the world. Like, I was just a dude from Detroit looking to survive. I was in the National Guard, and I had just started in the National Guard in 2001. Now, I do heard about the bombing that happened at the World Trade Center in 93. I knew it had something to do with financial stuff in the world, in America, but not that deep. But I was driving a work truck, Whiskey Charlie. At that time, I don't know how old I was. I was driving a work truck. I had just got into the Army National Guard in March of 2001. And I was driving a work truck. It was about 9 o'clock in the morning. I must have had a late start that day, or it could have been a good day. But I remember pulling up to a customer's house when I was working for Sears to deliver a refrigerator. And it was oblivious to me because I was listening to the radio station FM 98 WJLB that plays like all the urban music and the pop hits in Detroit or whatever, but I don't think they was talking about that. And I went to a customer's house and they had it playing on the TV, and I literally watched the second plane impact the building. I'm just like, what in the fuck is going on right now? Because I've never been a super patriot. I've never been the one to keep up with everything that's going on in the world. I was living kind of in my own bubble. But when I seen that happen, when I seen that second plane hit, I knew things was getting ready to change.
Right. I was in fucking Carville, Louisiana in a youth challenge program about 17, 18 years old.
Youth challenge, I mean bad kids, huh?
Yeah, you can say that. Well, the motherfuckers took
my man shooter.
They took the razor blades under their tongue.
What?
Type of cast, everything. It was live, man.
Only places I heard of like that where they put the razor blade under their tongue and in their mouth is New York. They did that in Louisiana too.
Oh yeah.
And maybe they did that in Detroit, but I just didn't hang out with that crowd of people. Everybody I hung around was probably either looking to play a little sports or chasing some hoes. They probably had some baby mamas and some back child support, but they wasn't cutting nobody. You know, I knew a few robbers. I mean, I knew a number of them, but I wasn't hanging with them.
Right.
So I don't know if they was doing the razor blade in the mouth, but You were talking about being there, and I was talking about being at work. So
Okay.
Whiskey Charlie talked about, I think he said he was at school and the teacher had turned on the TV. What was it like for y'all when y'all was at the Corville place?
Basically at the youth challenge program, man, we had the big drills and them coming there, sat down with us. You know, you swear for God, you know, like one of your family members died the way they came in there. You know, they marched in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything was straight serious. I'm a young cat, man. You know, I'm just trying to make it through the motherfucking boot camp and get back doing.
Was that one of those go to jail or go to boot camp things?
Right, yeah.
So you like, I gotta graduate this.
Yeah, so
okay.
we was there.
See, I ain't
man.
know that about Shooter, y'all. We
was
getting
there.
in there now.
And then from there, man, we was in that bitch. They told us all that happened. A couple of our drill sergeants, because it was a National Guard program that ran it. They got deployed and shit. They started like, hey, you know, y'all about to get a new drill team and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker got deployed and shit, man. Then from there, I was in that bitch another like couple months. Then went to get certified in wellness, like a Job Corps program.
Right.
From there, still a little boot camp shit. Did that shit. And then from there, man, I was in Fort Benning on the motherfucking doing
43rd or is that 30th? What's Fort Benning, Whiskey Charlie? Is that 30th AG?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I went to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, it was 43rd. 43rd.
And then a little bit after I got certified with welding, man, shit, Big Drill came back up to me. I was at Popeyes. I remember it like a motherfucker, man.
Wait, man, you mean to tell me at the little youth challenge you could go off and go to Popeyes? Or they had a Popeyes there?
We're talking about after I got out of youth challenge.
Oh.
And let me catch them up. After I got out of youth challenge, then I went to
What's going on, Carlos? How you doing, bro?
Got certified in welding, and then after I got out the boot camp, I went to Popeyes waiting on the welding job.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't with that frying the chicken shit.
No, I was talking. I thought you was going to get something to eat.
No, I'm trying to tell you, I wasn't with frying no motherfucking chicken. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a Sunday, man. I'll never forget. My motherfucking drill sergeant came in there. Hey, Wolf, you basically ready to put your chest out? Hey, we give you this, give you that, get you in the army, whatever. I'm looking at that chicken. I'm looking at him. What he talking about? Man, I cooked me like 2 boxes of fucking chicken, fries, apple pies, and everything. I walked out that bitch, and walked over there to the recruiting station. And I had my ass on Sand Hill within a couple weeks. But yeah, man, I was like, fuck that chicken.
Hey, look. That's so funny, cuz that's how I wind up going. I know we talking about 9/11. We'll fast forward there. That's how I wind up going active duty. I again, and there's no disrespect to our country, I wasn't a super patriot. I wasn't raised that way. I'm from Detroit. People was just fighting to survive. Somebody got killed, somebody got shot. You know, you was happy somebody got a job, somebody had a baby, whatever, right?
Right.
I seen most of my family members working Kentucky Fried Chicken,
right.
Burger King,
the grocery store.
Right. I started at the Burger King. I started at the Burger King on 7 Mile and Biltmore.
Hey, no offense to none of my people.
No offense.
Hey, salute, man. You know, no offense. I don't want y'all to come at me at the Christmas party talk crazy, nothing like that. No offense, man. We love y'all. I love y'all.
For sure. Hey, appreciate that. Just checking you out real quick, just passing through. Hey, man, I appreciate that, Carlos. You too, man. Keep doing what you're doing. God bless you, my homie from elementary school, bro. Carlos Thomas. We probably had a couple scraps, hung out, shared candy. We ain't had no damn monkey bars, bro. We had a big open field of gravel, and we played this game called Body Door. I don't know what it meant. I don't know if it was Body Door or Body Door. All I know is this. Everybody lined up on the fence. So say this wall right here is the fence.
Right.
All this in front of us is just a big open field of gravel. Yeah. And then about maybe 25 to 50 yards away is another fence. Right. All you do is playing like spiders and flies, tag. And, you know, they'll pick people out.
Into the fence?
Yeah, they'll pick people out. Say like you out there, you like, oh, I call out Wolf.
Right.
And you got to try to juke this dude to get to the fence.
Oh, okay.
But if you get caught And everybody running and somebody yell out, body, don't everybody take off running. You got to attempt to catch as many as you can.
That's some old school shit.
Old school shit. That's before, you know, you had video games and tag and all that bullshit.
Stick.
What the fuck?
Basically, you pick the football up, you get stuck.
Oh, that was pick them up, mess them up.
Well,
pick them up, fuck them up, or whatever.
Shit, pick up stick. That's what you played, Mike.
What you got? What you got, Whiskey Charlie?
That's it. We called it smear the queer.
Oh yeah, we called it that too. That's when you can say. That's when you can say queer and fag. And I just got our show through our Facebook probably. When you can say those two words, you know what I'm saying, and not be offensive. Or you could say gay, not knowing that gay also means happy. Read your dictionary, people.
Right.
Gay also means happy. But when you can say those words and we wasn't so politically correct,
right.
You know what I'm saying, and everything wasn't so challenged. But anyhow, that was a childhood friend. Going back to how you got into the Army and you were talking about Popeyes.
Right.
Bruh, I had just got he said that's what it was, body door. Yep. I don't know who we is body in that what door, but I know when they said that you broke out. Got my running from the police skills up. So, I was working at the Burger King, and I had seen my family members work the KFCs, Burger Kings, and stuff like that. Now, at this time, I'm like 21, 22. I'm at my third or fourth Burger King. I didn't job hop all the fast food places.
Right.
My dad had to go to the Social Security office. I had to go with him. I was like 19 at the time. They told me, we owe you $12,000, Mr. Smith. I said, what? You owe me what? I ain't never seen 12 grand. People could talk about what they had. I hadn't.
Right.
We owe you money. Cool. They sent me a check for 10 grand. Like off the rip. Like 2 days later. I'm a black kid from Detroit. I ain't expecting this. All my life, I'm like, fuck the military. I'm never going to the military. Nobody gonna tell me what to do. Blah, 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 right?
Right.
I had that money. I put that money in the bank. Michigan National Bank, bro. I put that money in the bank. I went to the bank the very next day with my wife who's there now, thinking I'm big balling, like, yeah, I'm going to take 1,000 now. We going to go to the mall, do it up. This like 1999, bro.
We were doing it up with 1,000 back
we about to do it up. You know what they told me? No, you can't have your money.
What?
Yeah, anyway, long story. I couldn't have my money. I got my money, closed that account. I'm at the mall by myself, like 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
When that shit out.
No. Now, fast forward. I got the money because I don't want to take up the whole show. Wow. I go to the bank. I wind up getting the money. Now, in the process of me getting this money, I'm still working at Burger King. Now, at this point in time, I didn't transition from employee to shift team leader.
Right.
Then I have a meeting in the office where the store manager and the district manager is telling me how if I stay on this trail in about 10 years, I can be the store manager too, right? I got this bread. I seen the store manager. My life was going nowhere. Fast forward, I'm back at the mall. I done shopped a little bit. I see 2 recruiters walking my way. I'm like, I always dodge these fuckers. And I got some money now, so I don't really need to go to the Army.
Right.
I'm not finna go to college, so what? I said, fuck it, I'm gonna entertain them, see what they talking about.
Right.
I started talking to them. They started talking exciting shit. Let's go. Within 2 months, I had signed. Within 2 months, paperwork was signed. I was flying out to basic training.
Dang.
Because I didn't want to be working at KFC or Burger King as a fucking store manager. I ain't think nothing about no September 11th. I ain't think nothing about I'm going to ever go to war or none of that.
I ain't going to lie to you. I think a lot of basically African American soldiers, man, you know, I don't think a lot of us came in that shit as being patriotic or nothing.
No, it was a means to an end.
It was means to survival and you know what I'm saying, make a little something out yourself.
And here's the thing.
That's what it was.
On a deeper level, and Whiskey Charlie can speak for or against. This is just my opinion. On a deeper level, not just the African Americans and our Latino brothers, because the combat arms only target those areas, inner city or rural, where they feel like it's bleeding blood Americans, white Americans who may financially may not be well as off, but they know they can use the Patriot card. Right. I don't think a lot of young white American males would join either if they seen a better route, especially not the infantry.
Hell nah, you a smart college kid and shit, man. Fuck
No.
that shit.
You're not doing that. But anyhow, like you said,
Hell yeah.
people didn't join to be super patriotic. But when September 11th happened, and you were any type of American, or you were living in this country, and you had any type of aggression about yourself, you felt pissed off. Like, yo, that's like somebody coming to your backyard and pushing you off your swing if you got one. Taking your big wheel. You don't gotta agree with everything that America do, but you live in the place.
Right.
And for the first time, somebody done punched you in the face.
Yeah. I think.
So to say.
Well,
Go ahead, Whiskey.
I said so to say. Anyways,
What?
they may not have punched us in the face. We may have punched ourselves in the face.
Hey, well, speak on it. Elaborate. What do you mean?
Like, just going back to that video I watched today, they was breaking it down in detail about how the frame and everything is, what type of steel and everything it was, and they said that there's no way that the fuel from the planes and everything else, the explosion should have knocked out the columns underneath. So, and they're talking about the different explosion that you can see in videos at different levels.
I think Whiskey Charlie just stole my I know he just stole my thunder when I said I was going to play devil's advocate and say, what if 9/11 wasn't a terrorist attack? What if our own people did that? What if it was something to get the American people to get this anger and aggression to coin a new term, terrorism, so we can always have a war on terrorism, because we all know that war raised money, but what it desecrates,
went against a whole religion.
Yeah, but it desecrates it. I don't want to say desecrate. That's the right. It decimates. It takes away from the working class family, because again, now the young African American guy who's not super patriotic but doesn't live in the right neighborhood or community, who don't see no way out, I'm going to get that 10,000 to be in combat arms. Right. Not a young rural white American who probably would have been working on a farm and building a family business. I'm going to get this 10,000.
Right. Yeah, that's how I was, man.
Hey, Treese.
Wasn't nothing about no patriotic shit. Then when I did get over there, basically, I could talk about what we skipped the part on. How did y'all units prepare to go kick ass, though?
Ooh, well, what you got for that? Like, that was 2009 when we deployed together, right, Sutton?
I'm just speaking on. I know. Yeah. Like, I didn't go exactly when it happened or whatever, but we went in on what we went in 04.
I didn't go to 06.
So I'm just talking like, that's the reason we going over there. Like, how did your unit prepare to go over there and kick some ass, basically?
I can speak for both turns, but I'll let one of y'all go because I don't want to take over.
Well, look here, this how we prepare our motherfucking mech wreck, Fort Hood 27 Cav, man. We prepare like this. We had the motherfucking
What point was good, Treese? Because I be on remembering. Go ahead.
We had dismount lanes running.
Okay.
And if you was mounted on the track, you was doing dismount.
What's a track? I'm saying that to you because you're not just talking to me. You don't know who watching and they don't know.
It's a Bradley, A3 Bradley, basically like a miniature tank, but you could carry troops in the back.
Bradley fighting vehicle.
So you know what I'm saying? So basically, we did gunnery and we was doing dismount lanes at the same time. Gunnery is when you get up there and shoot the motherfucking big guns.
So they at the range qualifying a weapon on a tank.
You gotta know what a 25 is. I'm pretty sure you.
No, you don't. This is by grunts for grunts. Oh no. You talking to me? I know, but what about everybody? Treese, you know what a 25 is?
Look it up.
Carlos, you know this, but you again.
M2A3 Bradley. Look that motherfucker up.
Cool.
Self-explanatory.
Here's what I'm saying. If we explain it to them now, later when they still supporting the movement and how we do, they'll understand. They feel like they know they part of the battalion.
We were shooting gunnery and we was doing the dismount shit on the side too. And my commander, he a gun hole ranger motherfucker, Wiley X motherfucker spokesperson. And he was gunning us up, get this shit ready. Everybody got their motherfucking DCUs. So it's a different vibe in the company when you come in there with DCUs on, set of DCUs.
Cause you know what's going on.
Everybody got their chest out, everybody ready, get their shit done, all that shit. We went over that bitch, man, the first couple months. We did route fucking security. I ain't shot a motherfucking gun or none of that shit. Then we went to the job. And then we started busting shit up. Fallujah, we started busting shit up. You know what I'm saying? But doing that route security shit, we'll get out there and bullshit, shoot the gun, make sure it's zero.
So
shit.
we gotta. I don't want to cut you off, but we got a quick. What we talked about. We'll let Whiskey Charlie chime in on this too, because he brought this point up. He brought this topic up. Miss Tree said war equals money. 911 wasn't inside job done for selfish reasons. Correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Treese. I think what she meant to type, autocorrect, might have said was an inside job done for selfish reasons. Now, I've heard several stories. Young Bush was mad at, Saddam for attacking Big Bush and a whole bunch of stuff and money and this, that, and the third. Ethan ran over people with his vehicle. Oh, yes, I did run over people with my vehicle. I saved your white life, Sergeant Kibbe. I sure did. I came back angry from leave, too. I was ramming people's cars. I was wild, bro.
Damn.
Anyhow.
In your personal vehicle?
No, he talking about in Iraq.
Oh, I was just making sure. I didn't know.
No.
Like you said, you have to
You got to be
sure.
clear.
You got to make sure.
But Whiskey Charlie, if you could touch on that point that she said, because she said good point, and I was saying clarify which point, because we talked about a lot. And I know you brought up the topic of playing a little bit, like I like to call devil's advocate, about what if that possibly was an inside job. I know we remember it, and a lot of people, lost their lives in that, and it's commemorated, but what if? You know what I'm saying? And somebody said it's about money. What you think about that?
Oh, I could definitely see where it could be part of money, or just like y'all were saying, it could be a thing that, Saddam made the best move and Bush got pissed off about it, and he just decided to do it the best way he knows how to do it, and knows that America will fight for each other.
That's what I think it is, because it's too easy to get. I mean, when you think about back during World War I, and they were taking World War I, World War II, and you had like General Motors and Ford and places like that, and they were building, tanks and things like that. And what you got?
Bro.
What?
It wasn't not one fucking weapon of mass destruction in Iraq. I might be in the wrong unit. If you found one, let me know.
I ain't hell no.
These motherfuckers were blowing us up with homemade claymores and shit, with nails and all kinds of shit they could find, bro. Not one weapon of mass destruction over.
But here's the thing. So,
Not
okay,
one.
we're talking about remembering 911, and we're talking about, oh yeah, I definitely hit vehicles in the way. I was route clearance ourselves. I was roll lead. That's how we get down. We were safe, what we? But and we talking about remembering, and it's good. It's a good point because you look at it from every angle. And I remember, I think the dude name was Michael Moore, and he made the movie Fahrenheit 911. And he pretty much got thrown out of America. Anytime somebody has an opinion that goes against, what history is taught or society is taught, it's a problem. And I like you. I didn't find any weapons of mass destruction, but I found a lot of fucking homemade EFPs that killed my buddies, that killed what was like my family. I ain't find none of that, but it was a Popeyes and the KFC down at Biop.
I found that shit too, but guess what? It was ancient ass fucking bombs.
Oh yeah, man.
We had the fucking metal detector running across them bitches, man. Hey, you put a tank in America people backyard, and what the fuck y'all think we gonna do to them people? In their backyard fucking that shit up.
Here's my thing.
I think all the shit was a hoax, man.
We remember 9/11, and
but I love them firefighters, all that shit that
the first responders.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother topic right there, because I'm gonna have to get into
the innocent people that passed away for 9/11 is a motherfucking tragedy, man.
Yeah, regardless to what is the truth, because it's my opinion, his opinion, Whiskey Charlie's opinion, others' opinion who speak out on this platform. We will never really know the truth. Regardless to what the truth is, thousands of people lost their lives, and hundreds of thousands, millions of people, billions were affected by this tragic day. Right. Whether it was by 2 or 3 men or 200 men that was a planned attack,
bro,
or it was by a few men in Congress.
You got people that's
it was a tragic day.
You got people that's passing to this day from breathing that shit in from that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And I'm pretty sure I watched the same video, you know, the shape charges and how the thing fell down. But your perception is your reality, and not to steer off what we feel, because I really believe in let God or whatever you believe, the universe control the flow. Getting back to how you operated, when you talk about how you prepared, you asked that question earlier. How did your units prepare? And when I think about going to Iraq, I always think about this. I was trained in a way and prepared in a way that before I went to Iraq, my mindset was 80% of the people here are bad, 10% are confused, and 10% are good. So if you think that 80% of the people are bad, I'm finna go there, take it how you want to take it, unfollow me. If you think that 80% of the people are bad, like the world points or portrays the black man or the African American man as bad,
Yeah,
and you see all these killings and white cops and this, that, and the third, and the systemic racism and the injustices, because you think the color of a person's skins make them bad, or you think because I'm Middle Eastern and I raised my family this way that I'm bad, and you got the right to come correct me. So
Right.
I felt 80% of these Hajis, as we call them, we talking about a term endearment, too dumb to know that thinking about we disrespecting them, too dumb to know that it's a term of endearment when you call an older gentleman is a Haji.
Right.
So you should call him that.
Right.
Duh. Anyhow, I thought that 80% was bad. I thought 10% was good.
Right.
And I thought 10% was confused. But I left there realizing and understanding that 80% was good, 10% didn't know, and the 10% that was bad really didn't come from there. They were just humans attempting to live life.
Maybe about 5% that was actually out there actually standing up, because like what the fuck else they supposed to do, man? You know.
Man. So when you think about that, it's like, it's so funny when you look at American history in days like 9/11, but then when you go back and you look at that same time frame for somewhere like Afghanistan, when they look at American history, it's a totally different story.
It's the funny thing is you really don't learn American history till you in college paying for it. That's when you get the real spill on American history. You don't learn it in elementary. Did you learn real American history?
Listen to me. In college, community college history 1301 is history 1301, bro.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, it is.
You sound crazy, motherfucker.
Listen to me.
When you paying for American history in college, you get American history to the bone bristle. I ain't no college graduate, but whoever from fucking college, my girl tell you too.
Listen to me.
You learn the motherfucking truth.
If you are a history major and you are becoming a historian, maybe then. But if you're just going to get an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, you're going to get history 1301, and that history. I'm telling you, I took it.
When you go to college, you go learn American history, the real American history.
I guess you.
I got cousins in college. Maybe you went to a different college. I got cousins that graduated college, that paid for college.
Yeah.
That went to college, that went to Grambling, that went to LSU, and they learned the real fucking American fucking history.
So what is the American? What is the real American history?
Hey, we all know it.
That's left up to interpretation.
We all know it. Fuck Christopher Columbus, because it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit that they teach these elementary.
That ain't nothing you got to go to college and learn, bro. That's 2020. I get that shit on YouTube.
If you look at it like this, they try to say slaves was workers, that they got paid.
Listen to me. What I'm
that
saying to you
shit's not taught in elementary school.
What I'm saying to you is indentured servants was taught in my elementary school. Indentured servitude.
That shit wasn't taught in Baton Rouge.
Well, in Detroit it was.
That shit wasn't taught.
I heard of indentured servitude. Now I didn't know if it was used.
All this shit that these American people is teaching you from
you're an American person though.
From elementary,
but you're an American person.
Elementary to high school is bullshit, bro. You learn the truth about the shit as you becoming a man and being a man and being in
How
this shit.
How did you learn the truth about it though? Who told you?
I learned the truth about it by looking at the fucking news, the way they treat black people. That's how I learned, because I never went to college. My college was with the trigger.
So
Overseas.
you learn by what you seen, not what they said.
Nah, I learned from my brothers getting fucked up out here in these streets.
So what you seen, not what they said.
What you mean? What you seen? What they said?
Because they telling you it's equal rights. You free to live in America. But what you
bro,
see is people getting killed.
Exactly. When I grew
So
up,
what you seen, not what they said.
I never went to college, but when
It ain't got shit to do with college.
it does. That's what
To
we're
me,
talking about.
I get that.
That's what we're talking about.
I
bro.
understand that, but what I'm telling you
That's
is
what
this.
we're talking about. When you go to fucking college, that's when you learn the real.
I got a
history.
master's, joke and laugh out loud. So what is real American history?
Slave shit. Y'all motherfuckers talking about Christopher Columbus found this motherfucker. That's bullshit. That's what y'all teaching these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Real American history. We was not motherfucking workers. We
Okay,
was
let me
fucking
hold
slaves.
on. Let me say this.
Real
then.
American history. You know what I'm saying? We didn't come over this motherfucker. Y'all brought us over here. Or you know what I'm saying? We was brought over this motherfucker. Real American history. Should I continue?
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here, man. We know what the fuck real American history is.
But here's the thing.
This
No,
shit-
you telling me about. Listen to
Bro.
me. You know I love you, brother. We gotta. If we gonna talk about it, we really gotta talk
We're gonna
about
talk
it.
about this. We're gonna go back to this. America's not ready.
I gotta go take a pee.
Yeah, go on and
I'm gonna go
piss.
take a pee, man.
Yeah, go on and go
Then I'm gonna
piss.
utilize the latrine.
America's not ready to rip up they bitch ass history books and motherfucking talk real shit. You got your degree, you got all your shit, or whatever the case might be. No disrespect to you, but my motherfucking cousin, them, I'm gonna tell y'all how my people was taught that shit. That's just what the fuck it is, bro. All this shit in the motherfucking books is bullshit. Period. And they still pushing that shit. Yeah, they still got shit going right now that they don't want to get over, man. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all roll. Risky Charlie, you got something for him?
I don't know, man. I'm just listening in, man.
Right.
I don't really got a whole lot to cover.
So going back to slavery, so why do you blame us when their own people sold them? At the same time, I blame the racist white motherfuckers because they still with the bullshit and try to act like it ain't a fucking problem. That's why I blame them. You know what I'm saying? If you still got your fucking eyes closed to the motherfucking situation in front of you, that's why I blame them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers get weak and leave and shit, but I'm here. I stand for my motherfucking black people, all that shit, man. I stand for the white folks, all that shit, cool white folks. But don't come to me and try to talk to me and try to act like this ain't no motherfucking injustice shit that's still going on in America to the motherfucking day, bro. Come on, man. It's 2020. We all should be getting along. We getting along. I'm getting along, but I'm speaking facts. When I speak facts and ruffle motherfucking feathers, that's when we don't get along. You see what I'm saying? But if people realize that shit and realize we all people, we went overseas and fought together. I fought with Mexicans, whites, blacks, all that shit. But don't come back to this bitch and try to act like this shit is different or like motherfuckers don't. You know, it's just what it is, bro.
Slavery, so why do you blame us when their own people sold them? It's 20. So going back to slavery. So why do you blame us
I
when
already
their
hit
own
that.
people? So I just can't. Can I read the comments,
I
man?
already hit that.
Can I
And
read
then
the comments?
A motherfucker
Can I
tell,
read the comments,
hey,
man?
they'll tell you to forget.
Can I read
Never
the comments?
forget 9/11, but forget all
Whiskey
that
Charlie,
shit.
can I read the comments?
I'm just hot with the shit, beat, man.
Well, go on, speak on what you
I
got. You
speak
seem
on it.
hot.
I speak on
You
it.
seem hot about it, man.
But
You got-
I'm just saying, motherfuckers need to be real with this shit.
Who-
That's the problem right now. Turning the left fucking cheek and motherfuckers act like this shit don't exist, bro. That's the fucking problem.
like what don't exist? Racism?
Racism, injustice, all this shit.
It
bro.
exists if you believe it exists.
What you mean?
Just what the fuck I
You
said.
don't believe it exists?
I know it's there, but it don't exist
Do
to me.
you
while
believe? Do you believe
Did
it
you hear what I
exists?
said? Did
I don't
you
know
hear
what you said. Did you ask my question?
No. I
Do you
did
believe-
answer your question.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Do you believe?
You want me to say yes or no?
Yes or no?
That's what I said.
Yes
is
or no?
I know it exists.
Okay, that's all you need to know.
I know it exists, but here's what I also know. I don't have to partake in the shit.
But
it don't exist to the day I die.
Your kid have to partake in
Listen
it.
to me.
Your son have, your black son got to partake in it. Your black kid got to partake in it. You're not listening
to what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
No, you don't, because you're saying it for me. You can't know what I'm saying if you saying it for me.
I can give a fuck about all this bullshit, but the shit fucked up. Period.
Listen to me. There is no way you gonna get my point if you make it for me.
Okay, I'll make your point. I'm gonna listen.
You gonna make my point and listen? Which one?
I'm gonna listen right now.
Okay, I know that is racism in the world. I know that. We all know that. I served in the military, was infantry, predominantly white. Well, all my white friends didn't treat me the same. All my white friends wasn't good to me. I had a dude who was my driver, who I thought was racist, and I had to ride with that shit. I know racism exists,
all right,
but I don't have to partake in that. Ignorance is a motherfucker. I teach my son about racism, but I teach my son to rise above that shit. A nigga gonna be a nigga whether he white, black, or Indian. I don't give a fuck about what. No, you said you was gonna listen. Okay, I'm making my point.
I'll listen, make your point.
I don't care about all that, because the more I'm watching them and they racism and what they attempt to do to tear me down, I don't get to where I'm called to be. The color of my skin don't stop me from doing nothing. If it's my time to go, then I'm gone. But I teach my son that. And I teach my son how to find the truth.
About this shit, bro, my brother sitting next to me right now just said that he waits to the crack when the motherfucking sun go up the go fucking road march right now. Motherfuckers don't think it's a fucking problem in America. We just talked about this 5-10 minutes ago.
Listen to me.
My brother right here,
for my comfort,
gets walking with his rucksack on.
Because I'm smart.
A veteran walking with a fucking rucksack on.
Because I'm smart.
He stays right down the street and got pulled over by the police for nothing.
Because I'm
checked his bag and every fucking thing.
All that. And
we don't think it's a fucking problem here.
Did I not say it wasn't a problem?
It's a problem, and the shit need to be addressed. Well, if I'm here on a motherfucking platform, why the fuck I ain't standing up for my motherfucking people, nigga? Please. Can't nobody change that.
Who's stopping you from improving your life? Oh, that ain't nothing. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back to the notes. It's 2020. We all should be getting along. Yep. Who's stopping you from improving your life? I'm asking in a real manner.
Oh, my
life. Is that for me or for somebody else? Because nobody's stopping me.
If you're talking about killing, my life is great. My life is good. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, motherfuckers need to take that fucking blindfold out their shit.
How do you know people don't have the blindfold off? Let me ask you this question. How many white people, let me say that shit, let me make this clear. How many white people do you think it's gonna take to acknowledge that black people been done injustice? And how many black people do you think it's gonna, no, let me finish. How many black people do you think it's gonna take to stand up and say, you know what, white man and white America, we accept your apology, let's move on. And then these two parties gonna talk to their parties, and it's gonna function the way we think it should go.
That's the problem, bro. We still looking at skin color at 2021.
Well, when you talk about slavery in American history, all you talking is skin color. But you talking from so why do you say when we talking about skin color? Again, that's why I'm asking you that question.
I'm talking about skin color because it's still America. Hold up, bro. It still matters in America.
It does.
Hold up. Just let me talk. My fucking kid can't wear certain fucking hairstyles in America. Her fucking natural hair, bro.
She can. You choose not to let her have to because something might happen.
Cut your shit, bro.
No.
It's in the school.
Can't she?
It's in the school law.
So hold on.
My child can't wear dreads.
So what you're telling me is this.
Yes, it's school law.
So what you're telling me, what you're telling me is this. This is how I process it.
Look it up.
I will. Here. Wolf.
She can't wear her natural fucking hair here in America, bro.
Can I finish?
That I fuck for this motherfucker. What the fuck you mean? Nigga ain't no problem in this bitch.
That you have that right. But see, the way you see it and the way I see it is two different things.
Well,
they telling me what I cannot do. What you're telling me is my child need to be educated, right? There's this thing.
Hold up. I ain't say shit about that. I said here in America, my child cannot wear her natural hair.
I get that.
A kid could not
She
walk across stage because her
to
natural
go
hair,
to
bro.
that school is what I'm saying.
The problem is why not? Why the fuck she had to uproot where the fuck she from?
Because people are not willing to stand up and get on this type of platform and talk about this and move forward. That's why. Because you live in America and we know America is smoke and mirrors. That's why you asking the question you already know an answer to.
Why continue America be smoking mirrors when fucking blacks and Mexicans, everybody else, white brothers, everybody dying for this motherfucker?
Because 2% of the population, 2%
So
of the world control 98% of the population.
Should we continue to go down this fucked up road and let it go?
We shouldn't, but as a people, we will.
That's some old fake shit. I don't do that shit.
Listen to me.
That's some bullshit.
I didn't say you did. I said we shouldn't, but as a people, we will. The government is by the people, for the people. So if the people allows the government to do what the government is doing, then that means the people are for what the fuck the government is doing. You as an individual person, and I know you understand what I'm saying. You don't gotta like it. You as the individual person is not all the people, and all the people don't feel like you. And a lot of the people feel like it's cool.
But people got nerve trying to say we should all be getting along. I get along with everybody. It's not that I dislike people, bro. We should all get along. But I'm just saying, it's just the fact that the shit fucked up, bro.
Past. Let's see. Ethan is one guy I trust more than others.
Bringing up the past.
I don't agree.
That was like 40 years, 40, 50 years ago.
I didn't even finish reading this comment yet.
That ain't no past.
I didn't finish reading the comment yet, bro. You already biting heads off.
I'm about to.
You ain't gotta be dumb, but let me finish reading the comment.
I'm about to sit back to you. I'm gonna let it roll.
Whiskey Charlie, you still on the show? Cause we ain't got to hear from you. And you still there, Whiskey Charlie?
I'm gonna let it roll.
You frozen or you watching the game?
He gotta be frozen.
No, he not frozen. I see his eyes moving. He went to sleep. He went to sleep.
I'm still here.
He said, I'm gonna let these two black guys go after it. I'm just gonna sit back and chill. Let me read the comments.
Listening, man.
Agreed. I don't agree with the past, but we can't change it, unfortunately. I see everyone is equal. Unfortunately, there are still assholes out there that think they are better than everyone else. Please watch that word, please. I don't know which word he used. He talking about I could have said nigga or something like that.
You don't want to say that.
Huh?
You don't want to say that.
I could have said that.
Oh,
he said, please
okay.
watch that word. Please watch that word.
Okay.
I said, I could have said that. It ain't that often that I drop it, but when I drop it, it's meant how I felt. Now, I ain't talking about the color of a person's skin. I'm talking about a way of life, how you do things. Ethan, I still love you, brother. The problem is racism is not a one-way fucking street, and anybody wants to talk about.
What's being pissed?
And nobody. That's absolutely correct, man. Racism is not a one-way street. Racism or prejudice.
I like to know what being pissed is.
Hold on. My wife, family, kids too, and myself love Ethan. We listen to you all. We listen to all of them. We listen to you all the time. Stop being pissy. Be a leader. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm being pissy. I don't know. I don't know what being pissy means. You gotta ask.
That's what I don't know.
What the question mean? Because again, we talking about 9/11 and being pissy could be you feel like you on your soapbox talking about a race thing. Because let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish, shooter. Let me finish. Because again, your feelings are valid. I'm not denying your feelings, but to somebody else, their feelings is not yours, and it can come off of you being pissy and pissing down this.
Because
here's the thing. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but why shouldn't they be able to feel the way they feel? That's why it's called a conversation.
It's a conversation.
We on a platform to speak and inspire and give other people information.
Right.
When we say shit out of our mouth, people gonna have a response. There's nothing wrong with going back and forth. It's all about understanding a person's point. I'm not denying how the fuck America was built. I read several books. I got a college degree in associates in communications. I realized I learned more on the streets and in the military than I can learn in a book, because in 2020, what I can learn in a book, I can get on YouTube. I've done this. I can get on iTunes Music and go into a Harvard class and Yale class, live feed and learn History 1301. I know about all this. I researched this stuff. So I understand that learning history and American history didn't just start or the real history didn't start in college. They start planting the bullshit when you was in elementary. They reinforced it in middle school. They reinforced it in high school. And when you get to college, they reinforce it again. Let me finish. In 1301. But if you go deeper, you will get more. So
I understand what old boy is saying.
what you get from it is what you find out of it.
Right now, he watching the emotion between me and you.
I don't got no emotions. I'm just attempting to see what you're saying.
It's emotions here because, like,
I'm always emotional,
I understand that now, but you know what I'm saying? I have my stand on the shit and he has his stand on it. It's just what it is.
I want to be honest. I love you like a brother. I feel like you more in your emotions than I am, and I'm attempting to get to hear you and also say what I feel.
It kind of confused me that you're not in your emotions like I am over some shit that all people are going through.
Because see, you have to understand where I grow up and where I come from.
We all grew up in ghettos.
Okay, no, I ain't even talking about that. I'm not talking about no ghetto though.
Where you grew up from?
Let me finish. You gotta
same place I grew up from.
Again.
But yeah, you know.
Again, you talking about your ghetto, I'm talking about where I grew up at.
Let's get on 9/11. I'm about to
get now you want to get off on 9/11 after you told me where I grew.
I'm going to get on off this
Y'all
shit,
see what okay, cool. Ethan, when you said that word and said it don't matter on the race, everyone has them, you said it's true. But I still don't. Oh, that's cool. I respect that. I don't always like the word when I use it either. But sometimes it's like saying fuck or bitch. When I want to get my point across, I think saying that word stings a little bit more than saying African American. That's just what it is. When I say this nigga got on my fucking nerves, I think you know what I meant. Again, only God can judge me, like Tupac said. I ain't perfect. I'm not for everybody, but everybody has something that they need to say to get off their chest to get their point across.
Right.
Just like Wolf was just talking about, man, no, fuck this, and you know what I'm saying? He had to get his point across, and you understood his passion and what he felt. So for me, I'm not looking to offend anybody, but I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I'll never use it again. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah. But 9/11 is what we were talking about, and I guess it wasn't supposed to be talked about today. We were supposed to talk about how people feel, and what Wolf was really saying, to regardless of how I may have taken it or how you may have took it, anybody may have took it, what I understood, and Whiskey Charlie, you can elaborate on this. What Wolf was really saying to me was,
Whiskey Charlie ain't talking. We blocked Whiskey Charlie out, man.
He didn't run the whole show. And now he want to give Whiskey Charlie the mic. Whiskey.
Hey, I'm good. I'm listening. Hey,
all right.
All I'm saying is this. Only thing I think Wolf was saying. Only thing I think Wolf was really saying was there's definitely an injustice. We all know that there's a racism. I say this all the time. Real talk. For me though, this is what I believe. America, we got a problem, but we don't have a race issue. We got a class issue. Because see, it's the have versus the have-nots. More people that got money or what you think is success or got control and got power has got the people down at the bottom that don't have control or power over their own life running around fighting each other. Got you looking at a color. Then the color don't mean nothing. The color is just the pigmentation of your skin based off the land that your ancestry came from. That's it. A color. Your heritage. But when I split you open, you got a heart, lungs, all that shit. You got a soul. You got a spirit. If you believe in God, Buddha, Allah, the universe, whatever you believe in, you know that something is bigger than you that you got to get to. So on the outside of that, bro, you just a color. You just a color. And I don't see color because most people color that they favor is green. And you can't even favor green no more because that shit going to blue, gold, black because it's plastic now. So y'all favor a color, and I don't favor color. I favor people. I rock with real feelings and emotions because I done had black people do me wrong, white people do me wrong. I done had people on 9/11 do me wrong. I done had people sing that same song, "We salute you because you a soldier today," and look at my face crazy because I'm the wrong color in their neighborhood. But they think they supposed to say it's okay.
We all bleed red. We damn sure do.
Absolutely. So we talk about a color. The color don't mean no outside to me.
Once America realize we all bleed red, we'll be a better place, man.
Hey man, you know what I say? The minute they realize that, when motherfuckers start putting EFPs and IEDs in the Walmart parking lot.
Oh, they already doing that.
I ain't never seen that. I'm just talking about when I say that. Now I want that to happen.
Bomb up here, the bomber up here in fucking
Pflugerville.
Oh yeah, right
at the doorstep. But here's the thing.
I
say that, and I don't want that to happen, and I don't mean that in no sad way. But unfortunately, like us, it takes something tragic to happen in America. See, those things happen. The Boston bomber, the Pflugerville guy, but those go away. Like right away.
Hell yeah, infantry blue, baby.
They go away.
Hey, that's right all away. We seen overseas, but we come back here, man, it'd be a different type of shit. You know?
Because you have to understand, bro, that 60% of the people in the world are visual learners. So if I see in my life that this way is right, for 18 years of my life, or 25 years of my life, your 3 years is not finna change the subconscious mind of what's in my life.
Man, my kids are smart and humorous. That's why we watch you. We need more positive influence. Please don't get in that. Okay, yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
This is what we do. We bros. Hey, one day I'm like, we might.
Hey, I'm always on some. Let's get it spiritual.
Sometime, but this is what we do, brothers. Man, we want to choke each other every now and then. We all.
Hey, I like this. You got the. But that's what's needed though, because see again,
artillery red.
People have emotions and feelings. Whiskey Charlie don't he over there sleep. He listening. People have emotions and feelings, and when I listen to me. I've had my moments where I went in on like, yo, white America screwing us over, the black man do me right. I've had those moments, and I feel like having those moments and fighting those moments. You know what I tell people? Listen, black lives don't matter to other people because black lives don't matter to black people. Right. When black people want to talk about Black Lives Matter, then we can go attack the world. Until you attack your own people, leave me alone.
I think if anything, like I'm a self-efficient person. You know, I kind of speak for my people and the people that don't have, you know, the funds and means to do shit that I do or whatever the case might be. You know, some people take this shit to heart for as what's going on in America. You know what I'm saying?
Artillery,
I'm just speaking.
Y'all way in the back of the battlefield.
Oh man, them
I love them though.
They was getting off in the job, man.
Hey, I didn't have all that shit. I didn't have all that y'all had in 06. Okay.
I think at first I thought when they were shooting the bombs in and shit, the motor rounds, I was making sure that wasn't hides. I'll make sure that was artillery, but artillery come through.
Who's more entitled? If everyone would just fucking try to find good and do good and help one another, this shit will go away.
That's all we gotta do.
Hey man, it's as simple as this. What I attempt to learn to tell myself, and this ain't for nobody else. Gabe.
Yeah, appreciate it.
What I attempt to tell myself and make myself believe that this is my mind. I control my thoughts. This ain't about Trump, Obama, Bush, Reagan, Kerry, Clinton. None of those dudes that ran for president. This is about every day that I wake up and have life, I got something to do with my life. And the day that I waste blaming another man,
this what I think.
That's the day this man lost.
This is what I think. Which it'll be a cold day in hell it happened. If America came together like we came together in the infantry platoon and realized that the government, you know, they running off us, we go to them motherfuckers.
Listen to me. What is the government? By the people, for the people. This is why I say this and I stand on it.
And if the people was like, you know, fuck that shit, we all together. But you know, just like red and blue in the house.
I stand on this and I'm not finna fold on it. I know it's a race issue, but I think it's a bigger problem, which is a class issue, is the have versus the have-nots. It's always what I like to consider the people at the bottom that's fighting over nothing. Me and you talk about simple shit like, you know you could easily go out, buy a new truck, freak your truck out, do all the shit that we say black people do keeping up the Joneses. Sometimes to be seen, but you like, for what?
You still missing the point.
No, I don't think I am.
If America came together,
you look at you.
We wouldn't have no problems with the fucking government. We are the
listen
government.
To
you
me.
see what I'm saying?
Listen to me. You looking for
it ain't about no trucks and none of this other bullshit.
No. I'm painting a picture because you're looking for something that you cannot control and that's not going to happen because it's other people involved. It will be great to happen, but if it hasn't happened now, what makes you think here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. together we all know we're stronger.
Exactly.
So if I keep you divided with this, with
Exactly.
that, with this, we're never.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I've got that at the beginning.
Of course, it might not never happen, but you know, I'm just speaking the shit on what's going on here in America.
Oh, we already know it's been going on for years.
You got a lot of countries, you know, that go against the government and they go against the motherfuckers.
By the people,
yeah,
for the people.
Exactly.
This is why we get on here and we speak to our people who's been a part of an infantry guy's life, who had to deal with when America and the VA didn't answer the phone when that dude was crying in the middle of his night, having nightmares, when his finances was fucked up, when his wife walked out. And that's why we do this. This ain't about no color, no skin.
Ain't that some shit though? But we the best country right now. Supposedly.
Perception is your reality.
Supposedly.
Your perception is your reality.
So we the best country right now with all this shit going on here in country.
Your perception is your reality. Because
exactly. It's reality here.
Yeah.
When I get back here. Over there was a perception of me going to fuck up people that need to be fucked up. See what I'm saying? But you know, it's America. Hey, drive on.
Hey, here's the thing. Here's what I say.
I guess.
If you don't like where we at, we can always get to change it. This is my mind. I control my thoughts. And we started this topic talking about how September 11th affected you. And I think I talked about my mom and life and where we are going and where we deployed and my perception of the people that we were going to engage.
Right.
But what happened was I really started to engage with people who became family.
Right.
Sutton, Kibbe, Gabe, Shooter here. Like, we begin to engage people who became a family based off a day. And no matter, no, I don't give a fuck. No matter what you feel, no matter what your emotions feel or what you think your facts are that you found on the internet, you're never going to find the true facts of what happened. So now
this fucking country is a fucking what he about to say on? Hey, continue that, man. What you got to say on them?
Is a shit show right now.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. There you go. What's his name? Sidney Dean, man.
I mean, come on, man. When has a country ever been great for everybody?
But bro,
no, just tell me that, because everybody got a time and place. Y'all talking about opinion. You talking about feeling and your emotion.
I'm not talking about opinion. I'm talking about facts.
No, you're not.
It's the shit.
That's your fact for you.
Come on,
to somebody else, they making money. They building business. Dog, you are buying a house in COVID when somebody lost their job.
Exactly.
To you, is good.
And I'm still telling you, it's a shit show.
Bruh,
I'm doing all this. And it's a shit show. You got Jay-Z making moves. All these people making moves.
When has America not? When has
show.
it been any different?
I think people just don't admit the shit, man.
When has it been any different? Tell me that.
It's never been different.
Okay, so what we talking about? Because for you, it might be a shit show right now. For somebody else, it's a success.
We're talking about the fuckery of this country, how they try to
based on y'all opinion.
I'm basing on facts.
Your facts.
It's facts.
What's the facts?
Who the fuck?
You talking about the unemployment rate?
Unemployment. Who you talking about on? What else we got? We got unemployment.
You got unemployment rate. You got homelessness rate.
We own China. China owns.
We've been owing China trillions of dollars for years. That ain't nothing new. How long has the American dollar been backed by nothing?
Tell him to lift that seat cover he up sitting up under. And lift the tag up and see what that motherfucker made from. Made from China.
Listen, what's the deficit,
Most of the fucking cars from this, that, and third. Man. Why we not making our own shit, man?
Listen to me.
This shit a shit show, bro.
We might as well change the subject because we talking about something that I don't control and I don't get so worked. Go ahead.
Exactly, bro. I feel you, Kip.
The reason why unemployment rate's up is because they're paying the highest they've ever paid anybody to sit on their asses at home.
Okay. Say it again. They doing what?
They're paying people more money than they ever have on unemployment now than they ever did. It's not just because of COVID. They're paying them like 12. I've known people.
It's because of COVID, man.
Ain't got nothing to do with COVID. Listen to me,
that shit ends this week.
Listen to me, bro.
What are you talking about? The $300? That's fact. You can look it up.
COVID don't end till after November the 4th.
No, the $300 extra they pay.
I'm talking money. I'm talking COVID.
We're talking about the unemployment that your bro just said. We're talking facts right now.
Okay,
If you want to talk facts.
Again,
300 is
listen to
in
me.
this week.
I don't know if you heard
Look
what I
it
said
up,
earlier
bro.
about the facts.
And then look at this shit. Hold on, what I was about to say? I almost forgot what I'm saying. I'm gonna let y'all roll with it.
You not.
And then, hey, tell me or not, does everything increase every year and pay decrease? Well, pay stay the same. Every year, what increases? The cost of living. Does pay increase every year? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Listen
Are
to
you
me.
serious? This shit is because of COVID why the motherfuckers was giving you all that money. And that shit been ended. That shit been ended about 2 months ago.
Listen to me, man.
Well, 3 months ago. Then the 300 or
all
whatever they was
this COVID shit will end after November the 4th.
I made more work than what I made on employment. Exactly, bro. You hear this, man?
Listen to me.
This is facts right here, bro.
You pointing to one person, bro, out of fucking 8 billion people in the world. I'm not standing on that.
No, most of my people in Louisiana.
Most of your people, you got a million.
Let me talk. No, my motherfucking family lives in Louisiana.
Okay.
They live below the poverty line.
Okay, most of my people in Detroit the same.
Exactly.
Okay.
So are they still making that
Is
money?
that motherfucking by choice? Is it by choice?
But bro,
Is it by no. It's a yes or no question. That's what you told me earlier. Is it by choice that they're living below the poverty line? Yes or no?
Nah, everybody's not looking to be bosses. And
Man, I don't want to hear that shit. You ain't got to be a boss to live above the poverty line.
Bro,
You don't have to be a boss to live above
you
the
got
poverty.
motherfuckers right now
Cool.
barely making it that try to act like America is great, bro. Let's just speak fucking facts right
You
here,
talking about
bro.
a country? I'm talking about a person.
A country that we stay in.
You talking about? I don't plan on living all my days. I said I'm going to Costa Rica, another country.
A person, we
Every-
can all go.
listen to me.
But you talk about
Listen
a person.
to me. It don't matter what country you
We
in.
talking facts though, bro. This the people, your people that's on unemployment,
Listen
bro.
to me. My
You know
people
what I'm
not
saying?
on unemployment.
Well, your people ain't.
My people not on unemployment.
Well, I'm
if you
speak-
saying black people, then yes.
So hold up.
But it's white
Hold up,
people
hold
and
up.
Mexican
No,
people too.
I'm talking about we talking about my family that said that them
Any of
motherfuckers
my
live
family
below
that's on
poverty.
unemployment, that's a fucking choice.
But the fact, what we were saying was, we're not, them motherfuckers not getting paid what you talking about.
Listen,
You
I don't know
that's what I was saying. That's what I was getting to the point on.
and I get that. Here's what I'm always saying. I ain't never saying nothing else. If you don't know this about
It's
me,
about
know this.
access to programs and education.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Do you got that in
If
Detroit?
You
Fuck no.
yes, you do. Dr. Ben Carson came from Detroit. He's from the fucking projects, bruh.
Bro.
He's from no. He from the projects, bruh.
I see what type of this shit is.
No,
but
you don't. You see
know-
what you want to see. You
Yeah,
not seeing
because
what I'm
that's the
saying.
way most of the shit is, bro. I know what the fuck I done raised in, all this shit. It's
But you
about
don't know what I was
programs
raised in.
and educations, Black Wall Streets, all this shit was ripped up, bro.
So here's the thing. Tell
Motherfuckers
me,
act like they clueless, man.
tell me when did I deny any of that?
Bro, you just did.
When?
You just did.
When
You
I
denied
said
that
my
shit.
people, when I said
You
my
just
people,
denied it.
when I
Come
said
on,
my
bro.
people are not on what? Unemployment? Is that a denial?
Bro,
Wait. It's a
The
difference.
only reason I brought up unemployment because I know people and some of my people are on
Bruh.
that shit, and we was on the subject of saying
I'm messing you up.
at first motherfuckers was getting paid more than what they was working, but now you ain't getting paid shit.
Bruh.
So that's it's still flipped.
Yeah, it's
So
alright.
that's what I was saying, bro. That's the only thing I was
Okay,
bringing
but
up.
again, we
I'm
talking
speaking
about
facts. That's in that's
you
going on
speaking.
right now.
We speaking facts about America. We
Right.
speaking facts about America.
Americans. That's what we is, Americans.
Okay.
That's what I'm speaking.
Okay, America.
I'm American.
American.
Right.
Right.
I'm American.
I'm speaking facts
So I can
about
speak it.
the people, individually, collectively, person in America. I'm speaking about ownership, responsibility. That's all I'm saying. You from Baton Rouge, a lot of your people may have some hard times because of the fucking system and the way it's
Right.
set up, systemic racism.
Right.
You from Baton Rouge, a lot of your people may have a hard time because of the way the system is set up in systemic racism. I'm from Detroit.
Okay, I got you, Kevin.
I'm from Detroit.
Right.
A lot of people may experience systemic racism and bullshit.
Right.
Every person that wakes up in America or any country in the morning has a fucking choice.
It does.
To do something different. So when you telling me about what America doing, you telling me about something that I right now may not be individually as to solve. And what I see, facts. Here we go. What I see as facts.
Yeah,
what I see as facts. Even though I right now individually might not be able to solve them, the fact is the country as a whole don't want to solve them.
And that's
so
the fucking problem.
What I am doing,
that's the problem.
You missing the point. Bro. You look at problems.
Hold up.
I look at solutions.
Who runs the people?
You look at I run the people.
Government runs the people, right?
I run Ethan, and the people that I encounter, I get to put what I want to put in their life.
Come on, bro.
No.
Motherfuckers be trying to act like shit don't exist, man.
Listen, bro, you saying that. I never said nothing don't exist. I'm taking ownership of everything. But what I'm taking more ownership of is what the fuck I feel.
I feel that then at the same time, I could be an asshole myself.
Man, you call it what you want to call it. I'm being E.
I could be an asshole and say I'm building this house during COVID, all this shit, and then look back and say, oh, my people are shitbags because they're not in the position that I'm
not
in.
even about calling nobody shitbags. What I'm saying is anybody, okay, I'll say this. Let me make this fucking crystal clear. Anybody that blames another man or a woman for not taking control of their life are a shitbag. Yes, I said it. Unfollow me. No. Let me finish. Unfollow me. Don't watch again. Anybody?
He told you to calm down.
No, I'm not calming down. This me. Y'all want it, you got it now. You riled it up. You want me to be educational E, Detroit E. I'm gonna give you all that. Anybody who won't include in me. You want to blame your wife, you want to blame your kids, you want to blame your mom, you want to blame your daddy, you want to blame God. Anybody who want to blame their life on somebody about why they ain't getting it is a shit bag. Because anybody who call themselves somewhat like a Christian or a believer in God or Allah or Buddha, if you read any of those books, then you clearly understand that the greatest wealth and education is the knowledge and wealth of self. So you studying yourself, you learning yourself, and in learning yourself and studying yourself, you don't blame nobody else. So if you blaming somebody else for you not having what you have, you a shit bag. So yes, I did say that. You want to unfriend me? Unfriend me. Don't follow me. Don't talk to me, because that goes for me and it goes for you. And if you don't see the positive in that, you don't see the positive in life. Shit bag if you blame it. Trump, Obama, Kerry, Kane, mass destruction, and all that shit.
You a
and this
bag.
Thing, shit bag. Because you call yourself, I'm a Christian, I love God, I love Allah. He said I can have what I want. But you let man tell you what you can't have. Shit bag. I said it. Unfollow me. Take it how you want to take it. And I can live with that. Because until I'm dead and gone, I am the one, and the people that's close to me that's gonna keep me moving on. See, y'all might think we having a what's the name? An entanglement, a discovery.
This is Killer Wolf.
But we gonna be cool.
This is Killer Wolf. The only thing I'm saying
shit
is
bag.
I don't look down on my people back home and shit. I just understand where y'all come from because I grew up from it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the facts of what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody doesn't have the drive to just get out there and get it, you know what I'm saying? So that means they gotta live without it, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's just crazy, bro.
It's not the world. Listen to me, man.
Listen. I'm just saying what it is, you know. I'm speaking what it is right now,
bro.
you know?
I hate this. I don't hate to say it. It is what it is. I have empathy for the people who do not have, but I don't have no sympathy for the people who do not want to go out and get, including myself. That's just it.
You want me to kick your ass?
Go for it.
But yeah, man.
That's just it. People don't want to take ownership, bruh. We want to count. We've given the government so much power as the people that the people that control us do whatever they want to do, bruh. And we got the audacity to be mad and fighting one another. You allow the government to control you. Don't be mad at me because I'm saying you a shit bag for not going after your life.
This is what
I don't care about that.
We allowed the government so long to control us. I was saying if we came together.
But we not, because the government got too much control.
But you know, I understand that, but I'm just saying if we came together, you know, we could fix that.
Well, don't say problem. If, say when.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Who knows?
Say when.
This new generation, they
Well,
might
I'll
get it.
apologize. I said
They
we won't
might
come
get it.
together. I'll say when we come together, I'll probably be dead and gone.
You
But
need-
I hope
you need
that
a
my
shot
legacy.
of Jaeger or something.
No, I don't need no shot of nothing because see, here's the thing. I've been toning down for a long time, and then when you get a people to real,
Yeah.
like what you feel, they don't want that because now it's all about you really taking ownership of you. I ain't talking about nobody else.
You have to be you, bro, on this motherfucker
yeah,
too.
I ain't talking about
You
nobody
have to
else.
be you. That's what I like.
I'm talking
You
about
gotta
you,
be you,
taking
man.
ownership of you. I'm inspired by my man Shooter here because I ain't getting in his business, but I'm talking about what I know from observing financially and romantically and some things he was doing with his wife and his family that I wasn't doing. I was sometimes felt jealous of that, hater of that, didn't understand that, learned from that, aspired to be that, and grew that. But I understood that in order to have that I had to check that. I had to check this heart. So shit bag until you start to figure out. How do I figure it out? Hey, shoot, I ask questions. How you do that? Shooter like, shit, me and my girl do this. I was here,
asked
there,
you
and there.
questions, dog.
We ask questions.
But what I was,
I'm not downing you, bro. I already know the government got they foot on my neck, so I'm gonna ask that bitch to get it up. When I was born with it on my neck, no way. I'm gonna keep on fighting till I get it off my neck.
But you know what? We come to the point of this. When we were saying about like a lot of veterans, with their issues, the way that I deal with them is that probably not the way that they deal. I deal with my issues working out and stuff. Some of them deal with it with a 45.
Oh,
to
for
the
sure.
head. So
'Cause-
basically, I was putting myself in a different standpoint of not me as the go getter or this, that, and the third. I'm putting myself in those shoes of them people that's not possessed with that
mentality to
energy
go
and that
forward.
drive. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to take ourselves out of that mindset of who we are and put the shoes on, from another motherfucker.
I'm all about that. And
that's all I'm saying.
And here's my thing.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm all about this though. I am an emotional person.
Lead the fight, brother, already.
I'm an emotional person. I love giving people energy.
Right.
But you only gonna give energy so long. You either gotta shit or get off the pot.
Right.
Eventually you got to squeeze the trigger.
Right.
Or I need to move on to the next private who want to move forward.
Right.
Because if I don't, now I'm digressing with you.
Right.
So I'm not that person that you want to come talk to if you just want to be stroked and coddled and all that. No.
He just too clutch, right?
Yeah, you need to shit or get off the pot. Now Wolf got patience with you because he got patience with me. But I'm not that guy you want. I'm that guy that reminds you of the power that you have and you get up off your ass and take a chance on it. I ain't say it was gonna be easy. You think it's easy for me to get on camera and admit cheating on my wife and having kids and all this shit and financial difficulties? It ain't easy, but I know in order to grow, you gotta do what's hard.
Whiskey Charlie, man.
Whiskey Charlie, say something. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Look, my biggest thing on all this is it's all, everybody has their opinions on everything. There's never going to come to an agreement, but once you learn to, when it comes to politics or anything like that, everybody's going to have disagreements. And if you're going to sit there and let something like that bug you that much, then maybe you shouldn't be that friend, or maybe you should be that person with them. But me, I don't let like you're saying, I don't let anything affect me. I'm gonna feed you my positive no matter what. I'm gonna come out 100 no matter what it is. I tell everybody when I come into work every day, I come in. They say you always have a smile on your face. How come you always have a smile on your face? Because I want to come with a smile face because I know that I'm gonna put a smile on my face. Ain't nobody can change that except for me. I mean, yeah, there's some shitty situations going on, but I ain't gonna let anybody else adjust my attitude or adjust who I am because their opinion on me or my opinion on my beliefs.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I know for me, Whiskey Charlie, I feel like sometimes I may be a lot for a lot of people. So I tone it down, and I'm no longer going to tone it down. Anybody that know me know it. I'm a loving person. I don't mean no disrespect. And I say this all the time. When I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to me. If you get wrapped up in blaming Donald Trump or Barack Obama about why your life sucked, you lost the race, bruh.
You don't blame yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all I'm saying. I know racism is fucked up. I know sexism is fucked up.
Yeah,
Classism
it's
is
out there.
all jacked up. It's
It
all
is.
crazy, but until the people understand that us people got to stick together, which what our country has shown me is not gonna happen, then I gotta keep affecting the people that God allows me to encounter, and that's how I look at it,
Let's
man.
take that.
Hey, for the love.
Hey,
Hey, this is for
I
the.
got y'all.
This is. I'm on a hashtag hooligan Eric Dags and any other fallen brothers that we lost and all the people that we lost in 9/11 because this show started remembering 9/11. So
Right.
we want to remember those
Already,
people.
man.
All right,
Hey,
now I'm done.
cheers, you guys. I got you.
What do you got? What the hell he
Love
got?
y'all too, just not the
Man, what the
bitty
hell
kind
is
of
that?
love. What is what?
Oh,
It's
sudden.
a
Ratatan?
it's a native whiskey.
Hey, now.
Ooh. He on that real shit over
Ain't
there,
he?
man.
Corn whiskey, probably. So yeah, man. You know, I really hope this inspiration was something for y'all situation, but that's what it is because this is the same thing that happened in the foxholes that y'all don't know about. People discuss politics, religions, love,
We
life,
choked
and
each other
togetherness, and these
We
conversations
took the
is,
weapon of the bus stop, hit motherfuckers in the head. Like we
Y'all
gotta
did
we gotta work this shit out,
bro.
man.
We didn't do all that. I
We
mean,
did all that, man. We got
we
with
didn't
it.
waterboard some people in other
after-
platoons,
Hey,
but
hey, after that,
Hey, we had squad battles.
right.
yeah, but yeah, you know.
But no, real talk, man. I mean, that's just what it is, y'all. It's emotions, and people be afraid to tap into their emotions and share what they feel because you worried about people unfollowing you or
Exactly.
not liking you. Ethan, I seen you as this. Wolf, I seen you as this. No, but this is a part of me too.
And then we people too, you know, sometimes you have to vent.
You
and
have
get
to.
it out, you know.
Let-
Why hold it in? You know, sometimes you got to. Maybe sometimes it'll happen on the platform we on. You know, excuse it, whatever.
No,
But,
ain't
you
no,
know,
don't
it is what
excuse
it is.
because it's natural. I want you to see that we not being fake. That's my whole thing on this thing. I don't ever want to be fake.
Right.
If we have a disagreement, we have a disagreement and we learn how to work through that disagreement because it's learning. But I don't want to be fake. I could watch a bunch of shows with fake stuff and fake people
And it's
talking.
written, it's
Yeah,
scripted, everything's
I'm not
scripted.
doing that. That's not what I'm gonna
They
do.
reading
So
off a platform.
if you want to unfollow me, I said this before. If you want to unfollow Grunt Speak, cool. It's 8 billion people in the world. I'm pretty sure 6 billion are rock with us. And then it's the law of averages. So you got to go 10%. So that means 6 million. I don't think it's 6 million grunts out there, but it might be 600,000 grunts.
Yeah, I think
600,000
Maybe.
or rock with us.
Yeah.
And if they not 600,000 grunts, they grunt supporters. So that shoots us back up to 6 million. Saying all that to say, I'm learning how to, no matter what others may think of you, know that it's okay to just be you.
Right.
Because people going to attempt to change you every day. They're going to tell you what you should think about 9/11, what you should think about D-Day, what you
get
should
that-
think about Pearl Harbor.
Get that hate out your heart.
Get it
man.
out your
all
heart.
that bullshit. Well, for us, you know, I'm talking about for us the racism hate, man. Get all that shit out your heart, man. We never cool people, man. I vibe with everybody.
Hey man, if you hating
man.
another color, you probably hating yourself.
You hating your motherfucking self. If
Because you
hate-
don't
if
know
hate
nothing
a
about
man-
him.
If you hate a man because his color, bro,
You hate-
something wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whiskey Charlie even spoke, and y'all know he ain't spoke all day.
What you talking about? I've been speaking. I just been chiming.
I'm just
I've been
talking-
Man,
listening to
Whiskey,
you.
Nah.
Whiskey Charlie over there on that Indian whiskey.
What
man. He
I
old,
meant by
man.
what I meant by that is that was the first time you actually chimed in doing the two of us talking. Usually you just chilling and wait until we say
We
something.
be like, hey, where you at?
Yeah, I forgot. We just went.
He be on there with
Look,
the bottle like,
look.
I'm just listening, man.
That's loud black folk for you. We gonna get in there and get our point across. We gonna talk about
Oh,
it.
he hit that bitch. I
We
see
gonna talk about it. Hey, that's what's
Yeah.
up, man. But hey, this is Grunt Speak, man. This is what we do. I hope you remember 9/11 in the way that we remember America, because what the red, white, and blue might mean to you might not mean to me or he or she or somebody else, because that flag represents different things for different people. 9/11 represents different things for different people. Although we attempt to come together in solidarity when we talk about that day, it was proven and shown on Thursday or Friday or Saturday, whatever the first day of the NFL game was, when those brothers came out, white men and black men came out, Houston Texans and Chiefs in solidarity, arm in arm, and they still were booed. So I understand what Wolf is talking about when he talk about coming together, because we disappointed about a football game, a sport.
Right.
When all these dudes was doing was attempting to show their support for one another, for their fellow man, the black man, the Hispanic man, stand up, be proud man.
The white man.
The white man, all man.
Everybody.
But
you almost forgot me.
No, the white man too. I wasn't gonna forget you. But here's the thing. No offense.
I'm a mix of all.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna forget you.
White.
And the reason I said the black man and Hispanic man, because I'm gonna be real, that's what they were standing up for, because it's been a white man all along and they ain't been standing up like that. So we know what the kneeling was about. So I wanted to make that clear.
Yeah.
But the American man, we booed that man who showed support for his fellow man. So that's all this man was talking about that y'all might have felt like, or I could have felt like, was a rant because you didn't hear the words that he was saying. Y'all talking about fucking football, a game. We talking about life. And we ain't playing. Grunt Speak. We just spoke on it today. I don't know what the hell we talked about, but we talked about something.
Well, yeah, man. That's what it's about.
But that's what it's about. This is not reality TV. This is real TV, Facebook.
Man, we had a reality TV motherfuckers. I hang one of the motherfuckers up that camera. I'm like, man, I know damn well you ain't trying to film me, nigga, in the bath. You know, they be all in the bathroom and shit, man.
Hey, man, Grunt Speak. By grunts, for grunts. I want to say thank you to the people that support us, and I want to say welcome, as my wife would say, to the people who watch for the first time to support this madness that we do. Don't judge the messenger, just listen to the message and it'll bless you. This is By Grunts, for Grunts, where everybody is welcome.
Everybody can't be a member, man.
11B, 12B, not 12B, that's it used to be combat engineer. 12 Charlie, 0311, 19 Delta. 19 Delta. Support your fellow grunt brothers, man.
Already.
Tune in next Sunday for a fun day where we talk more about grunt speaking.
Man, I think next week we just I think I'll
tune in. Tell us what y'all want to talk about. Shoot a message. What
man,
you gonna be?
I'll be in Cabo. Yeah, I'll be in Cabo, man.
Hey, Grunt Speak from another location.
Maybe I'll be in Cabo with the waves on my back or some talking shit.
Hey, get your boy a beer for me. Which one? Shooter or Whiskey Charlie?
Hey,
we drinking cider today, baby. Rosé.
Hey, cider.
This Rick Ross, according to Kibby, so we drinking rosé.
Now he been on some other shit all day. He been on some real shit.
On some
indie.
We okay, that's what's up, Jay. Ellington, hit me up tomorrow. Fuck 19 Delta, lad. Hey, that's Sardinka. That's who I put that in for. So you got to tell the Yeti that.
Oh.
Ooh, you got to shade the Yeti back if you say that.
They got shots out
That's
there.
Who brought the 19 Delta in, man. Ooh, yeah, that's old school.
Man. But yeah.
Cause we drinking cider over here.
Drinking cider, man.
Cider. Wolf gonna be up 2-a-days the hard way. Both boys. Oh, both of y'all need a beer. We are drinking. You know, he drinking native whiskey island. Who knows what? He probably gonna be out there with the shaman. Now, man, yet rain gate kill tonight.
Hey, it's only 70 proof.
Ooh, you need a shine.
Oh.
Hey, you know, eat popcorn, right? We gotta have a show on popcorn.
I really want me a bottle of moonshine, man.
Can we do a show on popcorn?
Hey, don't say it in the comments because I don't want you to get in trouble. But if you got the moonshine plug, holla at me. Holla at Ethan.
DM. Oh, no, holla at it.
Holla at me. Yeah.
Holla at Ethan.
Hey.
No, holla at him. DM.
Let me get that shine, man.
Hey, Big Sarge.
What's up?
Hey, that popcorn is actually a distant relative of mine.
That's all right. Let's do a show on it anyway, because we can always flip it and spin it. You know why? I see the positive in every negative. I see a guy like Popcorn again. At that time, he probably looked at it like this: I have a skill. I have a skill and a talent that'll feed my family, and ain't no man finna gonna tell me. No man finna go. No one's going to tell me what's illegal for me to feed my family.
Right.
I'm a firm believer in sometimes ain't illegal until you get caught. I'm gonna ask for forgiveness, but I ask for your permission. So Popcorn was like, I gotta put food on the table, and if this is what I know how to do, why not?
Man, I love that show, man.
Yeah.
Moonshine.
I love that. What's the name? I like my homeboys from New Orleans that be hunting the gators. Swamp people.
Oh, the swamp.
Shoot! Shoot, Elizabeth! Shoot, Elizabeth!
Right there the head. Oh,
that's my show. Hey, we need to do a show on reality TV shows. I love that swamp people.
You want to go hunt some gators?
Hell yeah, I go hunt some gators.
LSU, baby.
Shoot, Elizabeth! Son got something down on his property.
Hey, son,
just come on down. It's right down the road.
Hey, son, get one of them gators, man. I'm a hog tie one of them motherfuckers.
I want to see this Louisiana boy. You ain't resting on gator.
Man, I get on that motherfucker.
You ain't resting on gator, man.
I get on that motherfucker.
You don't even get in the water.
Put it on land. Put it on land. Put that motherfucker on land. I got it.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Shooter say on water, he can have that on land. I'm gonna whoop him every time.
I'm gonna whoop that motherfucker all the time.
Hey,
on land.
I'm from Detroit. I ain't never seen nothing but a possum and a raccoon in my trash can. No snakes, no gators, no none of that.
Bro, we had some big ass on raccoon that stand about motherfucker stand on top of the garbage can.
Like Mr. Miyagi, that your son?
Throw that bag out there. Throw that bag out there. See what happens. Man, we had some. What they call the motherfuckers? Them neutral rats. Motherfucker about this big, man.
Hey,
motherfucker like little chihuahua.
Man, well, I won't hold you, Whiskey Charlie. We gonna let you go. We didn't did the dang on thing today.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope this motivation and inspiration, this Grunt Speak was something for y'all situation. Judge the messenger if you want to. You gotta judge you. Don't judge the messenger. Listen to the message.
And talk shit to us.
And yes, listen to a man's heart.
For you like to talk shit, man.
Hey, it's all about conversation. Facts, feelings, fiction and non-fiction, it all be part of the conversation, but be ready to stand on a point that you make.
Yeah, probably mixed with a little bullshit too.
Oh, a lot of bullshit. So, this infantry is definitely bullshit. Well, until next Sunday, when we go live from Cabo.
I don't know. We might be live. Nah, let you put my phone.
I'm just talking shit. We not gonna see Wolf if he in Cabo. His gal's not gonna be like, he's not gonna be. Listen to me. If that's the weekend, we see y'all next week for Grunt Speak, and we'll say big safe and shout out.
And then what water body is around that bitch? If I ain't back, man.
You off the golf or no, it's that blue.
Hey, y'all better make sure y'all get them sealed, everything. Look from them boys threw me in that water on that bitch.
You gonna be good. We gonna see y'all next Sunday, fun day, man. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful week. We out. Peace.
Salute.
Whiskey Charlie, you got something?
Nope. Later, brother.
Peace.
Y'all take care.
All right now. Wow. He gonna go. Sweet.
All right. Whew.